Welcome everyone to the amazing, the incredible, the incomparable Super Metroid! Yes, this game has been played 1,000,000,000 times on the internet. It's gonna be played 1,000,000,000 times on the internet after I finish this video. Or this series, really. Well, doesn't matter. This is just yet another Super Metroid playthrough. That's all it is. Or Metroid 3, apparently. But no. Like all other Super Nintendo games, it had to be called Super Metroid the Third. Finished in 1994. As some of you can see from the... what? I think A is B right now. Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah, controls are a little weird. I'm playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console. I'll be trying to get 100%, trying to beat it on under 300 hours. 3 hours. That's pretty much it. Nothing special. I'll be doing a couple of sequence breaks, but nothing major. Besides that, let's just try to have fun. This is part of my retrospective series, by the way.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
Cannot talk over that. This is special. You're playing this in 1994 as a kid, and you hear English voice acting. It's like superb. Anyway, Samus's narration. I'm gonna read it. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space-powered leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. So basically, this is gonna be a recap of the first two games, because who played the first two Metroids, huh? Ugh. Impossible. I next fought the Metroids on their home world, SR-388. I completely eradicated them except for a larva, which after hatching followed me like a confused child. You should have exterminated all the Metroids as their mission told you to, Samus. Because this entire game happened because she did not get rid of this one Metroid right here. This isn't how it happened in our gameplay, my gameplay of Metroid 2, but it's tolerable for a recap of Metroid 2. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. Shouldn't it be energy-producing capabilities? Whatever. Anyway, Samus did not care about this infant Metroid. She just handed it over to some scientists. Hey, can you figure out anything about this Metroid? That's it! Of course, this goes completely against her mission, but details. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Sounds a lot like what the Space Pirates thought. You know, except for the good of their civilization. Anyway, satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Yeah, a new bounty to bunt. Bounty to bunt. Wow, I'm scribbling up so many words right now. Anyway, after later on, when the Retro Studios did Metroid Prime 3, they tried to implement some bounty hunting in that game. And someone at Nintendo, probably Sakamoto, just my opinion, said that, oh, that's not what Samus is like. She wouldn't do that. And yet, here in Super Metroid, one of the most respected video games of all time, she just squarely says in her narration in the beginning, I was gonna seek a new bounty to hunt. Sakamoto, you dummy. Also, look at Samus's helmet right here. Y'all saw her eye animation? That's an amazing detail. I love that detail. You don't notice it on your first playthrough, but you're gonna be playing this game a lot if you like it, like most people do. It's very replayable. Although, I suppose some people like to skip the space colony by having a save file for when you land at Zebes. God, Zebes is so weird. I prefer to say Zebes. Anyone prefers to say Zebes? I do. I had to modify the controls to play this well on the Wii U. Because even on the Super Nintendo it wasn't that good. You can modify the controls in-game too. But with the Wii U Virtual Console, you actually have more available to you in terms of options. Because you have ZL and ZR to work with. Which is quite important because I have R at a right shoulder button for running, and ZR to aim up. Not the most comfortable thing. In fact, I might change the controls again later, but I'll deal with it for the time being. It works for me. Anyway, the Metroid's gone. We're going over here. Oh, it's the Metroid's right here. It's safe. Good thing, too. Well, let's try to pick this up. How do I do that? Oh my goodness, eyes in the shadows. It's Ridley! He's alive! Somehow. It's not really explained. Anyway, you don't have to win this. But there's a special animation if you do. Ridley's attacks are pretty damn weak. Fire Breath only causes 3 damage. Body Slam with his main body causes 5 damage. But his tail attack deals 15 damage. So if you want to end this fight real quick, just keep getting hit by his tail. Wow, apparently I'm gonna end this fight real quick. Now, if you hit Ridley often enough, he will actually drop the Metroid thing. Anyway, he decided to be aggressive, so I didn't make it this time. But if you hit him like 100 times, I believe, he drops the Infinite Metroid, and you'll have a... Well, you won't have any opportunity. He's just gotta catch the thing again and then escape. But it's still cool that it's acknowledged that, oh, you dealt so much damage to Ridley in the scene that you were supposed to lose. Good job. Anyway, this is an annoying segment. Make sure that you know how to run, because otherwise you'll really panic by the time you reach the beginning of the space station. Ew, smoke, so annoying. It's annoying because it doesn't damage you. Also, rotation tricks. Mode 7? No, I don't think this is Mode 7, but still. Look what we can do with the Super Nintendo technology! You won't be seeing anything like this ever again, I'm pretty sure. It makes things kind of confusing to actually climb that shaft, actually. It really does. I'm pretty sure a beginner would screw up. Also, if you screw up and don't escape in time, the same scene happens here, except that Samus's spaceship doesn't leave the station, and then it's game over. Anyway, we're going to Planet Zebes. Yeah, Zebes, that's what I'm saying now. And we're starting our adventure. Overall, the Sarah Station event was basically just a small intro for the setup of the story. Something that Prime and I want to say kind of Prime 3 too copied. Well, I guess Prime 2 as well. The Prime series took a lot of inspiration from this Super Metroid. Yes, this Super Metroid is amazing. This intro is amazing too. The graphical effects, everything is really eye-catching. Even to this day, this game is still very good looking, with tons of details that people only noticed after multiple playthroughs. Anyway, this looks familiar. Haven't we been here before? So strange. Also, we don't have the morph ball or anything like that for some reason. It is not explained why Samus lost all of her power-ups. Maybe it will be explained in Metroid 2 somehow. Oh god, I kind of hope it doesn't try to explain. Something stupid like authorization in Other M. That was so retarded. Like, come on, Sakamoto. It's funny because authorization could have been so good, but I'll only talk about that once I finally get to Other M, which will be a while from now. Morphing Ball! It's exactly where it was in the first game. Hit this, do this. Also, something was spying on us right here. I wonder who it is! I seriously do, I actually don't know. Anyway, that's a red door. Can't open red doors without missiles. I wonder what's over here. Oh, what a surprise. Missiles. Or missile. It gives us 5 though. Gameplay wise, Super Metroid almost mastered everything from the get-go. Like everything that they do in the modern era, it's almost all here. The exception I want to say is that after you jump like this, you cannot somersault like this. In the Fusion and Zero Mission, they actually did that, and that was just the one thing that Super Metroid missed, I want to say. I suppose there's also stuff like wall jumping that is not as easy as it should be, but I want to say that's actually something that's up to debate. Wall jumping in Super Metroid is different from the way you wall jump in Fusion and Zero Mission. And whether you like one or the other is up to preference, honestly. Well, I suppose no one likes the way you do it in Fusion. They made it so that you couldn't really wall jump. I think you can do it if you have task levels of button presses, but that's clearly not something humans can do now, is it? They really did. In Fusion, they really didn't want you to sequence break anything. Oh, speaking of sequence breaks, this is definitely the game where the developers acknowledged it in the gameplay. Well, maybe not acknowledged it, but knew that you could do it. Most of it. Some stuff, clearly they did not intend, but details. Climbing this shaft is kind of annoying. Actually, it's much easier if you wall jump through this. The problem is that you have to shoot up every now and then because there's going to be a space part in the way. And as I said, because you cannot continue somersaulting after doing that, it makes the climb up this shaft not as smooth as it could have been. So the wall jump, you basically have to press the jump button when Samus is in a specific animation next to the wall. You have to be really quick on the button press. Really quick, jeez. Oh, jeez. Also, enemies stop being, like, they stop activating once you're off screen. Which is why you see the space bars jumping, and then, like, it seems it takes way too long for them to cling to the other side of the wall because they stopped in midair because they were off screen, you know? Anyway, I stopped trying to wall jump off the wall because clearly that was not working out. Actually, I don't know if I should use the control stick or the control pad for this. I was using the control pad back there. You know what? I'm gonna look at the controls for a moment. Hold on. Not done. Okay, I guess I am done, actually. There was a button that allows you to cancel like the way your menu up there is being selected, but I guess I'll figure that out later when I actually have a menu to scroll through. It's all about convenience, really. Anyway, what's over here? It's a map. Where do we wish to go? Well, let's actually just appreciate the fact that we have a map now. This is one of the advancements of Super Metroid. A map system. It even has a quick view of the map on the top right of the screen. Very convenient. Very, very, very convenient. Actually, that's probably one of the biggest disappointments about the fact that there was never a 2D Metroid on the DS and 3DS. Well, actually, there's going to be one in the 3DS very soon, but... Details. The thing is that the Castlevania games really took advantage of the fact that there was a map, and they displayed it in the bottom screen sometimes, most of the time. It was really, really convenient. I'm going through all of the rooms. Most of them are kind of pointless. In fact, there's an entire passage far to the east from here that is completely pointless because there's no power-ups. So pros will tell you, no, you don't need to go over there. We need to go down here, though. In fact, we're trapped down here now. Actually, there is a way out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to even bother showing. Anyway. It's a Chozo statue. What does it have for us? Bombs? Yes, we do want these. Well, that's all we needed. Let's get out of here. We're trapped. But what's the mini-boss here? What could we fight? Oh my goodness, it's the Chozo statue. That is called Torizo. Oh, whoops. Bad move. Anyway, yeah, this is the first mini-boss, and it is painfully easy. But that's just to trick you when you'll eventually have to fight it again much later in the game. Actually, it's damaging me a lot right now. Like, jeez. Am I gonna lose? Oh, wow. For a second there, I seriously thought I was gonna lose to Torizo. Usually, Torizo spends a great amount of time just firing a bunch of egg things in the air where you can easily get a bunch of refills. This time, though, he was really aggressive. Didn't spend a second trying to give me more power-ups. Also, has missiles. So that was interesting. I almost lost. But yeah, he's really easy. First mini-boss, and you're supposed to use the morph ball to go under his legs. But the thing is that the room is too tiny to really let you do that. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do a trick right here. If you morph ball while jumping up, you'll actually be able to go through passages you're not supposed to go through. Unfortunately, I keep screwing up right now. Oh, almost did it right there. But y'all see what I mean to do, right? Basically, you have to time it real carefully so that you can go up that shaft and be able to get out of here, even though you're not supposed to. What you're actually supposed to do is use the bomb right here, you know, so that you can see that you can use it on these blocks. Also, there's something really stupid we could do while going outside right now, but I'm gonna not do that. Not yet, anyway. I'll wait until at least I've got 2 energy tanks. We're supposed to go here. But there's actually something we can do down here. Wow, keep pressing the wrong button. You know what? Might as well change the controls. That'll do. That'll do for the time being, anyway. Oh, that's the wrong door. Whoops. So confused by the virtual console menu that I forgot that it was supposed to go down here. The reason why I ignored this place is because you need the bombs to actually be able to get the reward. And the reward is... missiles. More missiles. This is going to be a very suboptimal playthrough, by the way. Like, seriously. Also, speaking of which, we can go through here. Small shortcut. Not done. Not done with this place. I'm supposed to go all the way up there to the left, but let's go back down this shaft. Also, there's going to be a secret here that we can do something, but we're going to keep that for later. Going down the shaft again. And we'll have to climb it again too. How annoying. We're gonna go over here. Oh my, something under Mother Brain's where Mother Brain was. It's sneaky. Imagine if we had thought of that back in the first game. You know, if we had the time. It's just a missile though. Nothing special. Ironically enough, in Zero Mission, they actually did it so that there is something under her brain jar, and it's actually a better reward than what you get here. It's very confusing now that I think about it. All those retcons make no sense. It should have been a normal missile. Yes, yes, very suboptimal what I'm doing here. But goodness gracious, do I need that energy tank. Like, seriously, gimme. Also, this place is much more upbeat than it used to be, because we're hearing music. Also, these things are here now. As they should be. So, y'all remember Metroid 1? Oh my goodness, the energy tank, it's there. Let's get it. If I can. It's gonna be tricky. I have to time the bombs real quick. There is an infinite bomb jump in Super Metroid. Or bomb jumps in general, really. The timing is a little tricky though, I'm not really used to it. I know I had it at some point, but it's not easy. Also, there's something over here. But we need power bombs. Oh well. I think I'll sequence break power bombs. I think I will. Because why not? It is fun. I also try to sequence break super missiles because one of the most popular sequence breaks happens really early on, and if you understand what you need to do, you'll always want to try to do it. It's actually one of the practices, one of the things people practice to get good at sequence breaking, I want to say. I think I'll have to read up my instructions on how to do it later when we get to there. I wrote myself some instructions a long time ago about how to do the dash morph ball. Quote unquote. And I'm gonna skip ahead. Alright, all the way back up here. Gotta blow this up again for some reason. And now we're gonna continue with our adventure. Yippee! Ow. A free energy tank? I wonder why. But you know what? Since they're giving me another energy tank, I might as well take advantage of it. You know? Might as well take some risks. Now that I've got 2 energy tanks, I can try to go for some early missiles. And another energy tank, I believe. But to get those things, I need to infinite bomb jump. At least for like 10 seconds. And just in case I screw things up real badly, we're gonna save. Never anything wrong with saving. Mm-hmm. Now, the exact spot I want to say is right here. The infinite bomb jump is you have to lay another bomb as soon as that bomb that you first laid is about to explode. Yep, that's it. Now that we're up here, there doesn't seem to be anything here. However... a freaking passage! We gotta go there. And to do that, we'll do this. Yeah, it's actually a bigger area than it looks like. But you're supposed to only go here when you have power bombs, I want to say. And space jump, maybe? Well, whatever the case, being able to go here this early on excites me. Especially because it's not that tough what we're doing here, but it is tough to some extent. So, y'all see that stuff down there? That stuff hurts. That's acid. Basically, until we get the gravity suit, we will be hurt a lot by that. Also, these things, they actually try to suck us in. And that's really, really bad. Don't let that happen, kids. Otherwise, generic enemies hurt us and... blah, blah, blah. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, goodness. God. We are doing badly. We are doing so badly. Okay, health refill, that helps a lot. Actually, I can blow this up. It's safe now. Can I use missiles? No, of course not. I'm taking my time, because I'm low on energy right now. I'm so low on energy. Okay, okay. I think that was the last one. Yes, okay. Give me my energy tank. Yes! However, we're still not done. There's still a little bit more we can do in this area, but we're gonna have to be real quick, and it's gonna be a... we only have one chance to do this. Oh, wow. How many... okay, okay. Oh, what? Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. God damn it. Oh, God, that burnt a lot. I messed up real bad. Like, I seriously could have used all that extra health. Y'all realize that? Yeah, I'm just blowing up all of those things. Look ahead. See if you can actually make it to the other area safely. Before taking a risk, stupid risk like I did. Whew. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is the part where having a lot of spare health would have helped a lot. Because this. Yeah, see, that's the part where you needed a lot of spare health, unfortunately. I suppose showing the game over scene at least once is something I can do. Also, we gotta see the whole world map right here. It's actually kind of cool. Anyway, I gotta get back to where I was because we sure want to do that. And hopefully I'll be able to get to the end of that place this time. Lava burns. Anyway, yeah, those spikes that I was on right there, they're not actually real. They don't actually hurt you. Finally made it over here. And now this is gonna require a bit of fine-tuning. We want to stand right here. And yeah, we want to activate both of those things. And then we want to go over here. So we can get one missile. And then we'll go to the other side to get the other missile. Normally, they expect you to pick a side and only get one missile, and then you have to do the whole thing over again. But the way I did it, I can get both in one attempt. Well, I guess this was 2 attempts because of the game over, though. Anyway, now we're... Well, we have to descend a bit more, but... I think that's all the stuff. Anyway, now we're to the right of, you know, the passage right here where we got the energy tank. You remember? Also, we can use power bombs right here. Well, details. Anyway, these green space pirates actually block our shots. They don't die in one hit like those super weak gray ones. But missiles kill them. These enemies are actually kind of important, to be honest, because they show to you, the player, that, hey, you can use your missiles to defeat enemies that cannot be otherwise defeated with your normal shots. Anyway, because this door was red, I would say players are inclined to go over here first. Not to mention the map doesn't show anything about this location, and it looks weird and unique. Where does it lead to? This. This is such a cool centerpiece. And a weird sort of lock as well. By the way, if you're doing a Metroid, Super Metroid speedrun, most people get stuck in the door, keep jumping, and break through from the bottom to skip the boss lock. Because these are 4 bosses that we have to defeat in order to get access to the final area. But as I said, the final area, you don't really need anything to actually beat the game. You really don't. It's a little disappointing that way. But you will need energy tanks. Which I do have some, but I'm gonna need like 2 extra if I want to survive. No. 3 extra if I want to survive with just the power suit. Anyway. You know what? I think this is a good stopping point for what I've done so far. We've done a whole lot in Criteria. Next stop is Bryn Star, with some of the coolest music from the era. Hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I'll have a nice day. Bye bye!